Hello everyone, and welcome back to Freedom Through Confidence. My name is Ben, and the mission of this channel is to provide confidence and life advice for the average Joe. And in today's very short video, I want to talk to you about how to create momentum in your life and with your goals. Now, this is something that I talk about a lot on my channel, but I think it bears having its own short video just on me explaining this topic. I touched on it a little in yesterday's video and in many videos before, but it's all about how you can create momentum towards whatever result it is that you're trying to create in your life. So if you've been getting involved in personal development for any length of time, then you'll probably know that sometimes the hardest part of achieving a goal or working on a goal is the actual getting started and the days after that. A lot of the time it is like when you start to try and push a car that has broken down or something, and that first few pushes is really difficult, especially if you're pushing this car on your own with somebody else inside steering. But as you'll also know, once you start pushing and once you start getting those wheels turning, you start to build up momentum, and that momentum makes the car so much easier to push because you've got basically physics behind you at that point. And your goals work in exactly the same way. They're oftentimes going to be pretty difficult at the start for the first day, week, month, maybe even for the first year that you do something. It's going to be difficult and it's going to require a lot of effort. But the more you pursue that goal, the more you go after it with everything that you have, that is when you start to build up momentum, and it is that momentum that is going to drive you towards completing your goal. So let's think about it in a different way. Let's think about it like you are trying to get a boulder from one side of a hill to the other side of the hill. It's going to be really difficult to get it up the hill. That is you having to put a lot of force, a lot of concentrated effort into getting that boulder up to the peak of the hill. But once you get it over that peak and to the other side, you barely have to do anything. Momentum will take it down the hill the rest of the way. So when it comes to your goals, what is it that you actually have to do in order to build that momentum? Well, it's pretty straightforward, regardless of what goal it is, whether that is a health goal, a financial goal, a career goal, no matter what it is. In order to build momentum, what you have to do is build small, consistent habits. Habits are the key to you achieving your goals, because if you have to consciously force yourself to do something every single day, then yeah, that's going to be difficult. You're not going to want to do that. Your motivation is going to be sapped away pretty quickly. But once something becomes a habit, then it takes a lot of the conscious effort out of it, and you just have to go there and basically do your thing. If you wanted to start a habit of reading like 40 books a year or something like that, then the daily habit is going to be sitting down and reading maybe 20 or 30 pages every single day. If it is weight loss, then it is making sure that you're eating healthy every single day. If it's getting a new job, then it is probably you applying for a new job every single day until something comes up and you get the job that you're looking for. And everything is difficult when you start it, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And this applies to anything to do with your personal development. And once you have got that start, and once you have momentum behind you, once you have been building up that habit of daily consistent action, then momentum takes over for you. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do any work at all, because you definitely do, but there's much less that you have to do in order to achieve that goal. Because the habit is already there, you will already automatically be doing what you need to do to achieve that goal. Now, when it comes to failure, what happens when you fail? Well, ultimately you are going to lose a little bit of momentum, but that momentum is never fully gone. If you've been at something for a week and then you miss a day, then that's fine, because you can get yourself back up to that level of momentum pretty quickly. With momentum building and with your habits, there's no such thing as a total failure unless you die or something, I suppose. But as long as you are alive, you can always start over the next day. You can always do the next thing and take the next step. So don't even worry about failures and setbacks and disappointments. You can always push forward in one way or another. Momentum will take you to wherever you want to go with your goals, if you are willing to build up those daily habits and actually start them. And I promise you that if you do that, if you build the habits, if you get started, if you let that momentum build, you can do what you want to do in your life and be who you want to be and become the man that you want to be. It's a very, very simple process. Daily consistent habits equal results. Ask any Olympic athlete, ask any business person, ask anyone who is any good at anything. It is simply getting up and doing what you need to do, taking the action that you need to take on a daily basis in order to achieve that goal. So I hope you have found this short video useful today. Of course, let me know your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new and enjoy this kind of content. But otherwise, thank you very much for making it all the way to the end of this video. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos here on this channel very soon.